What's really messed up is y'all listening to that for entertainment. Give me 1 second. What's really messed up is that you would even consider that entertainment. What's really messed up is that there were hundreds and thousands of people affected by that person faking their death. And you want to have a call with that person? You want to have a video call with that person? You want to make a call with that person? And you want to be like, oh yeah, let me put this out. How you write. How you write and faking your death, and you could just come pander some story to people about how you in protective custody. And for me to be in bed, for me to be in bed with my do not disturb on. I had do not disturb on. And to get North Korea got in the box. Who would highlight this? Well, I wasn't supposed to get your message. I'm laying down. My phone turned bright. And I'm like, rolled over. And I'm like, okay, let me look. And I'm like, oh, this what we doing for views? Oh, that's fucked up. Do you know how many people was hurt by that fake story?
Isn't it 11 o'clock where you are?
Almost.
So I just want to highlight two things. One, they're over there saying that basically Smash ran to you and it would like this, that, and the third. But Sassy literally had a post on her page that somebody put that she had unalived. And then why are we highlighting what Smash and everybody else put up and posted? Why are we not highlighting the fact that this woman faked her unaliving?
Facts.
That part, but I also want everybody to.
She says when you listen, she says, "Oh, I got off the app." No, you fucking didn't. You faked your death, bro. What are you talking about?
Okay, I want everybody to stop and think for just a second. This lady says she's not on the app, right? But yet she was in Sunshine's box pretending to be the sister.
Facts.
Okay. And then if she's not on the app, how did she know to reach out to Mallory and
Don't
Rissa
even say North Korea.
to North Korea? How does she know to reach out to them of all people?
And which let's touch base on that. Let's touch base on that live. The sister got in the box and said that her unalive date was September 29th or 26th. So if you didn't fake your unaliving, why is your sister getting in the box saying your unalive date?
Why were you on an account claiming to be your husband for the literal months now? Trying to get pity on it. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, well, they emailed each other, but how did she know to email North Korea? Of all people, she knew to email them. Like, let's be real. Let's.
Well, Nikki, she also, because I was in Robert's live, the sister, quote unquote sister, came into Robert's live, went off on Robert and everybody else, saying that we were all doing this for fucking clout, dragging her sister when she's gone. She did turn around and state that her unalivement day was 9/29 of last year, when it was posted everywhere, even in Smash's live, that she unalived on the 26th. And her and her sister, voice, quote unquote sister, their voices are literally identical to the motherfucking T.
The T. It's like AI almost. It's like it's scarily. Like when I heard that, I was like, you sound a lot like your freaking sister.
Megan, it's North Korea, Sassy Southern, and Rissa.
I mean, you're drinking piss because there's literal proof that you faked your shit. How are you gonna turn around on a recorded phone call, which I hope Rissa let you know she was recording the call if it was recorded in California. But how are you guys gonna get on this app and highlight what everyone showed and everything like that, but not call her out for faking and unaliving?
And
like,
then
what?
how are you going to dismiss it by saying she doesn't talk to her mom and her mom wasn't even at her wedding? Wow, it's still her mother, and I'm sure that mother knows what's happening with her child, regardless if she's went no contact or not. I don't care. That's a bullshit excuse. You faked your unaliving and hurt hundreds of people.
Well, there's some things I can't say on here that I'd like to say. I do know people, Smash knows what I'm talking about. But Sassy, you for real are disgusting in my book. And from what I heard and what I know, you're not a mother. So let's just put it out there.
Sick ass shit.
I got some stuff to say right now about this. Okay, so most people know about my overdose when I was actually dead on the stretcher. And if you are gonna fake that, step in my direction, bitch, because I guarantee you will not get away. I will knock the shit out of somebody that does some shit like that for fucking attention and money. Bitch, nobody knew what I did. Nobody. Because that's not something you advertise, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you?
We are talking about Sassy Southern Brat or whatever, the one that was in the comments here, not Sassy Shannon, y'all. God damn.
This subject right here really, really, really gets under my skin because this is some shit I've been through. Mental health is no joke, and if you're going to make a mockery of it, step to me. I fucking dare you. Step to me.
What fucking pisses me off? Sorry, Victoria.
No, it's okay.
What really pisses me off is Sassy turned around and fucking stole someone who I've gotten close to, and I'm not going to say their name because I told them I wouldn't, but stole their story, their medical diagnosis, and is using it for fucking clout.
Yep.
You know what else?
And that pisses me off.
You know what else I find extremely weird is when Smash held her live and played the recording of the mother's, conversation. North Korea was basically sitting over here and saying, "This is what happened. This is what happened." Blah 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 to the T to what she's playing right now between her and Sassy Southern. Sounds scripted to me, if you ask me.
All right, I just wanted to say something along those lines. Is the narrative's already being spun, and that's why it's a breakdown. And this is very manipulative and honestly not shocking because did I not call it? I freaking knew she was going to come back and say it was for safety reasons. I knew that was going to happen. Am I shocked she went to them? No.
But safety reasons.
Them trying, the fact that the narrative is being spun over there, pointing out already she has issues with her mom. She does have brain surgeries. She did have this.
So did I.
She faked her unaliving. I'm sorry, but where is she the victim in this?
So did I. So what's their excuse now?
So I'm not tripping, right? I'm not like...
Yeah, they're not holding her accountable for that at all, Victoria. They're basically trying to say that Petty and Smash's words and everything that was brought to light is invalid because she is alive and everybody went and doxed the kids, the husband, whatever. But where's the accountability for her faking her unaliving, bro?
This is the kind of shit that I always say makes me so freaking irritated watching. And when I say y'all look stupid, this is like scenarios like this is what I'm saying. Like, honestly, you need to step back, Mallory, and reflect on this moment because you honestly do look stupid.
Dan, it's picking and choosing who you want to hold accountable. Your mission here is to try to be like, haha, haha, I got you. This is you guys did this to her, blah blah blah. Where's the real accountability at? Like you're doing this for what?
Because
That's what
she
I can't
hates
figure out.
Smash and Petty. They hate them so much that they literally are victimizing someone who faked her unaliving. Like, are
Right.
you kidding right now?
Right. What about the victims that were actually crying and mourning your passing? And you sit there and you spread false information again because there's more people in here. She's over there saying that Smash did this and Smash got this to get the information of the unaliving. No, Sassy literally had a post put on her page of it because it was her. You guys remember that? Because Smash then posted a video and was like, "Please tell me this isn't true. Where's Sassy?" And then bam. So
And but what
this was all Sassy.
but what about
I
the
don't.
people out here with real mental health problems? I've seen several comments down there, several, and I'm the one up here speaking for those people. Okay, we have been through hell. When you're sitting here wondering, am I going to take all these? Am I going to do this, that, and the other to myself? And you want to make a fucking mockery of it, bitch? I what?
And let's not forget, if she left the app, why did she have her husband use her account, which Queen proved was her account, to message people, tell them to take it down, and then be in the comments talking about, oh my God, this was my wife's phone. Oh my God, my wife used to love your guys' lives. Like, why do all that if you just left the app and we're crazy and you, like, and this is all Smash and Petty's fault, right? Did we all
Her
get
mom.
blue juice? Because what?
Her mom even said that she's been doing this since she was 14, 15 years old. She even started including her children into it
Yeah,
and
but
making
remember,
them
she's
sick.
always
That's
had,
sick.
she
That's
has
sick.
issues with her mom. So now we have to poke holes in mom's credibility. Follow the narrative, Passion.
And then also, sorry, I had my camera up to put my hand up because I don't like interrupting people,
Oh, you
but I
didn't
don't know
turn
who
it
shut it off.
on.
I did turn it on, someone shut it off.
Oh.
But also, she told all of us because there's been times that I was up in the box and I've talked to her and Smash together. She turned around and told us that she didn't have her own kids, like she didn't birth her own children, that they were her stepchildren. Then she turned around and said that she was worried about her safety because her ex-husband, who is no longer on this earth, that she stated that she had DV issues with, the family was out to get them. And so, like, how did we dox your kids when you told us that you didn't have children? Well, now my camera's up. But like, that's what makes no sense to me. You tell us all that you don't have kids, and now all of a sudden your kids are being doxxed.
But again,
Um,
Passion, bring light to the fact that none of this would have happened. People wouldn't have been digging if she had been like, you know what, for my safety, I have to leave the app. I can't be on it. But instead, she faked a whole unaliving. Like, what?
mm,
And
uh,
here's the thing. When you're sitting here and you've got all that in your hand and you're like, am I really gonna, is this really it?
And then she even went as far as to say, like, I thought we don't do stuff with kids. We don't, but who the hell fakes an unaliving? What else did you want us to do? People that really cared about you, listen, I didn't know you from a can of paint, but I related to you because of your DV story. And you would come in here and Petty would allow you to share your story, and now you're over there talking with the one person who's like trying to discredit him. But you're sitting here talking about how we don't touch on kids. We don't reach out to people's husbands. You literally unalived. What were people gonna do?
I really want this girl's ass. I really, really. I mean, this has this brings people with thoughts like that back there, right back there.
Okay, sometimes you just have to call shit for what it is. You are a solid piece of garbage
There is no comeback from this. There is no grace given. You are pathological. You need to seek some serious help. Your family agrees. We all agree. I don't even know you from a hole in the wall. All I've heard is that you unlived yourself and then came back from the dead. Glory, hallelujah! It's a new year, and you just arose from a resurrection. It's
Wait a minute.
wild.
I just thought
It
about something
is. It's
too.
absolutely insane.
Come
I
on,
just thought
come
of
on.
something too. She said, why did you guys reach out to my husband, or that we reached out to the husband, right? But then in the same live, she said, no, nobody reached out to my husband. Nobody had their number. Go ahead, Petty. Sorry.
Lisa, it's been advised by the council that I let you down out the box. This subject is kind of touching. We'll touch back on it tomorrow. You can come back in the box. I don't want to upset you or your mental health.
We love you, Lisa, though. We do,
I love
honey.
you all too.
Yeah, that's a good call, Victoria. Reach out if you need us.
But seriously, can we seriously just cut the bullshit? This is going to be like a Netflix series.
Yep.
Girl Gone Wild on Netflix has ran social media to the umpteenth degree, then chooses, because she needs to back out of it, instead of just deleting social media as common sense, decides to fabricate multiple other, you know, would you say, lineages, whether it be husband, sibling, aunt, uncle, you name all the things. I mean, the amount of time that it took, quite frankly, I'm a little impressed and scared as shit, because that takes a hell of a lot of plotting,
Mm-hmm.
planning, and that's unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
That is
And
for real unhinged. It is a crime, especially. I would be curious to see if you tried to collect some type of a life insurance. Holy Jesus, we're going down another rabbit hole that I don't even know is a thing, other than just pure rising from the dead. I mean, really, this is like off the chains. This is, there is no excuse. There is no recourse. There is no comeback. There is no grace given. There's a big fat, let's play the fuck you
oh,
game. Fuck
they'll
you.
give grace. They'll give grace over there
Oh
because
Jesus, hell
anything
no.
against Smash and Petty, they'll give grace over there. But here's the thing too: is like Queen, right? Queen's one of the sweetest people on this freaking app. We all love and Queen and all the things. Queen literally said, "Hey, like, listen, if this isn't true, now's your time. I'll turn the comments off, jump on the box, say it's not true." And you know for a fact she was in those lives. Every
Mm-hmm.
single one of those lives we had about her, she was there. So my thing is, like, if it wasn't true, why did you fake being your sister, get in the box and say you had it on a live date? And then why didn't you just get in Queen's box and say, hey, you know what? I'm sorry. I did this for my safety. I need to just leave the app. Like, I'm just confused on what your motive was. You hurt a lot of freaking people, and I don't think Mallory really cares about that. North Korea cares about, a ha moment. But I really think everybody needs to reflect here and think about the people that you actually hurt, the real victims of you unaliving yourself. Like, that's what really needs to be brought attention to. And I don't think that that's being done over there. And I think it's disgusting, but whatever.
Sick ass motherfuckers.
Right. Yeah, you could have just said, right. You could have just said, like, listen, I have to step away. And then to be said that we dox so and so and so and so and this, that, and the freaking third, like, okay, whatever. People dox people on this app every day, bro.
I want to know. I want to see the receipts on the who was doxxed, because I am literally in Smash's live almost every single night, and no one ever fucking doxed them in there, not once.
I can speak on that. So basically trying to use the fact that they were detectives and found the Facebook and found the Twitter and trying to use that against folks for finding out she was alive by finding that she updated her cover photo.
Okay, but that's her own fault for faking her alignment and then coming back up here and turning around and getting herself in trouble. Like, she literally told on herself by posting the picture on her account of her in the background in the door. That's her own fault. That's no one else's fault. Like, that's not doxing to me. Like,
And
you
can
hurt
we
so
talk
many
about the
fucking
emotional
people.
harm? Can we just talk about the emotional harm for a second? The emotional harm that you have done to strangers and people who honestly beloved you. They found a friendship in you. They found an acquaintance in you. They found a solidarity with you. The audacity that you had to actually make them go through a loss of life, you're fucking cocked.
Mm-hmm.
And I can say that freely. I would tell
Mm-hmm.
you if you're sitting in front of me, if you got in a box with me, I would tell you you're fucking cocked. That is one flew over a cuckoo's nest. And I am more than happy to say that. I'm sorry, I will zip it.
You good. Okay.
Um, I just want to say this before I drop. It takes a real, and everybody's saying I'm a math head, so don't take any advice from me. But it takes a real piece of shit to set that. Shut up, Katie. It takes a real piece of shit to sit there and know you hurt multiple people that had gotten close to you and were worried about not only you and your health, but the impact it would have on your kids whenever you passed. We had a whole, we've had multiple lives to just remember you, even though you were just out here living your grand old life.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I mean, that to me is fucking pathetic, and it takes a real fucking group of piece of shit motherfuckers to sit over there and try to excuse it. I'm getting down. I have nothing else to say to any of those motherfuckers.
I'm just laughing because, I mean, I find Kendra more credible than a lot of you over there. Anyways, what I was going to say was I think it would be so funny, right? If you actually tried to take people to court for this, because baby, how dumb are you going to look when they're like, well, Your Honor, she literally faked her unaliving. Like, what did you want us to do? What? Weird.
I think
You were
if
not.
that happened, I think if that happened, a judge would force them to go and seek medical, like mental help. To be honest,
All of them.
because they can court order that.
All of them. You hear, Petty? All of them.
Anybody highlighting this, trying to make it seem right that she faked her death, they all need
Right.
mental health services.
I agree, Petty. I agree. It's so
P.S.
weird
I
to
don't
me.
even know this person, by the way. So you could say whatever. There's nothing you could drag me for because I'm talking generically. I am just speaking matter of factly, and there's nothing you can come at for it. That is fucked. Like you try to have a conversation of me, unless you're going to tell me you are emotionally, psychologically unhinged. Zero excuse unless you just want to say you're a complete dirtbag and you enjoy manipulating the shit out of people. I mean, go with that route too. I mean, feel free to do that, but either way, it is a character flaw of yours, not of me personally saying anything. And again, I don't know you. I don't even know who we're specifically speaking about, but I'm just saying I've heard these people speak. I've saw these people cry for you. I've saw these people mourn for you. I've seen people like literally just hurt. I mean, you're an asshole. You are a certifiable asshole. And there is no comeback. And if
Mm-hmm.
anybody does give you a comeback,
Mm-hmm.
better person than I am. Could
Mm-hmm.
you there's and you all need to think about this long and hard.
Mm-hmm.
If for some reason this person approaches you at some point in time to be like, I want to make my amends, because there is a 10-step amends where however you see the greater good, the greater God, whatever. Listen, do yourself a service. You, as a human being, you owe yourself enough to never let a human being like this ever into your life again. You
Mm-hmm.
block them. You do not accept calls. You do not accept emails, texts, PMs. I'm sorry, Katie. I'm yammering.
No, you're good, babe. I just wanted to go next because I'm a drop because we need Petty to go to sleep so we could get our news tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to just say this, okay? As someone who wasn't her friend, just an outsider, and I've grown, to have friendships with the people you were friends with. Plus, Petty says we're not friends, but we are. Anyway, I think what needs to get through your head, and I hope you can hear me say this, is you're not the victim in this situation, and they, in my opinion, didn't do anything wrong to you. They were a concerned friend and things did not add up. So they just wanted to make sure that you were okay. And God have it, guess what? You're alive and well. That's good to hear, right? And that you didn't unalive. But I think you owe some people a huge apology. Whether you
Not
want
over
to do it or
here.
not,
Oh,
that's your choice. Yeah, no, listen, not Petty doesn't want your apology, but I think you owe a lot of people a huge apology. It's up to them whether they forgive you or not. But I think the fact that this is being used as you're the victim because things happened to you, this is all you're doing. All you had to say was I'm stepping away, or listen, you could have just blocked everybody and been on your merry way. But you're the one who started it with your post by saying you were unalived. Okay, so that's it. I'm done. Petty, I hope you sleep well. You being on at 11:02 is crazy, but whatever. Bye.
Becky. Breaking news. Go ahead.
Wait a second. Did she just say that the person that's unalived is alive in someone else's box right now?
They had a
Petty,
phone
they
call with
have.
him. They had a phone call with him.
They
Get
had a
the
phone
fuck
call.
out. I don't ever curse. You guys never hear me curse. This is be. Oh, you know what? I do. I know somebody at Netflix, and I do know somebody at some other networks. I swear to God, they swooped this up. This is the next swindler. And are you kidding? Like on a live, they were on a phone call with this
They
human
recorded.
alive.
They recorded the phone call to play for attention.
That's what
Wait a
I came
second.
to say. Like,
Actually, give a little bit of God bless for them recording it.
no,
No, no,
no,
Oh,
it's
no,
sick. It's
no,
sick.
no. It's been reported on several times about this person. We've reported it
oh,
Because
several
they're
times.
Yeah.
they're also, they only recorded it because they're trying to turn around and tear Petty and Smash down. That's why they're trying to turn the narrative and make it seem like it's their fault why said person, quote unquote, faked their unalivement to get off the app because they
are you
didn't feel
kidding
safe.
me? You click a damn button. Even I know that. And I am IT illiterate. I know to click the X button. That is nobody's fault. And quite frankly, who would even champion such a fucking weird thing to do? Are you kidding me? Somebody's sweet. Somebody's championing the fact that somebody chose this as a
Mm-hmm.
logical route.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you better step away quickly.
Mm-hmm.
You better pause the brakes. You better be deer in headlights, and you better just take that back and just hop away. Just pretend like you didn't try to champ. You don't champion anybody that says that is utterly diabolical. You guys, I mean, co- seriously, really just think about it. Think about it.
No morals.
I want to
Forget
say
about morals
this.
and ethics. I mean, you are unhinged.
I want to say this before I drop because Petty, I know you need to get some sleep. You look really tired, anyways. It's past your bedtime, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to say this because I know everybody can agree with it. There are so many people in this world that I wish I could talk to on a daily basis that is no longer in my life that has stepped to the heaven's gate. And if there was a freaking phone line so I could speak to them one last time, I would in a heartbeat, just so I could talk to them and let them know how things are and that I'm better. Like, my life has gotten so much better than what it used to be. And for you to fucking come on here and fake your unalivement and hurt so many people who cared about you, like, I literally seen Smash cry, and that broke my heart. There was nights that uh, Southern was at the hospital, and we stayed on live with her and talked to her just so she wasn't by herself because her husband couldn't be there. And people showed you compassion and love, and then you turned around and you used that care and kindness to your fucking advantage. I
I'm
just
just, oops.
No,
I,
you're
No
fine,
one else
Malibu.
should be championing this, by the way. No,
I'm gonna leave it off at that. I'm gonna hop down. Thank you, Petty.
there should be like right now there's a morality whole thing with this. There should no like I don't like you, I don't like you, I don't like you. No one is the bullseye in this entire situation than the person who did what they did. You leave everyone else out of it. Somebody makes a choice. You are an adult. You have made, I mean, an unimaginable choice, but clearly you imagined it and you made it happen and it is, but that is an unimaginable choice for most people. And the fact that you did it is methodical because you brought, I don't even know if these people are real or not, but regardless, no one should be, you step
I,
away.
I just want to say something real quick and then I'll drop. I think the big picture at the moment, because we all kind of got over the shock that she's, still here with us and the sick demise that she did to people who really cared about her. But the the bigger picture right now is the sick thought that Rissa and North Korea. I don't even remember how we named her that or why, but whatever. I must have about not been in that lab.
Censorship.
Oh, gotcha. Is the fact that what are you trying to prove? To me, you're just proving you're just as sick as the person that just hurt all of these people. Just to get back at two people or a few people that you don't give two shits about? Like, it goes to show the mentality of that person over there or those two people over there that they have no empathy for anybody in this world, not even their partners. And that's just my personal opinion. Because if you're, I don't know, like I'm just baffled at how low they go. I mean, it's a pattern. You guys see this, right? Everybody who has a problem with people over here, they pull them in. They interview them, they get information from them, and now you're taking a phone call and recording it and not letting this woman know to get information only to make two main people look bad. What are you going to gain out of that, Korea and Rissa? Like, please explain this to me. You're just hurting more people. That's all I have to say. And I just want to say I'm sorry for the ones that got hurt. I didn't know her. I came around towards the end, just before um that all happened. And Lisa, my heart goes out to you. You've been through a lot. I'm glad to see you're doing well after your health issue here recently. Um, but it's just sickening, and I'm sorry.
Thank you.
You're
Guys,
welcome.
This
I'm
I'll
gonna
this
drop
stop.
down.
makes.
Teddy. Thank you.
Can Victoria come up, please?
Yeah, and I'll drop down. I just wanted to leave like on a positive note because I usually try to like I obviously like just let it fly tonight. But what I will say anybody who is entertaining this human being at the moment needs to absolutely 1000% direct them to mental health. Nothing else. I would keep your conversations extremely limited. I would keep them precise and I would keep them pointed to you are clearly unwell. You clearly are struggling. You clearly do not have coping skills for decision making that you have made in the past or whatever outcomes that have happened. Therefore, you need to seek a minimum, a mental diagnosis. You need to see psychology, you name all the things, a 72-hour psych hold. Take your pick, but nobody should be entertaining anything more than that. I would not entertain talks, texts, any of that. So I'm sorry, I didn't say that before. I just wanted to say that now because I just wanted to give proper guidance. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
me. And like the fact that you are bawling right now is complete and utter bullshit to whoever this fucking did this to you. Like
No,
that
I
is
don't
like
even know her.
infuriating.
I don't even know her. It's the fact that my my overdose was broadcast on this app, and people were genuinely worried about me. And I was not alive. I was not alive for minutes. And there's pictures, there's proof, there's all of it. And I've had to post it because people questioned it. People question people with over 200,000 followers when that happened. And for someone to do this, it's very upsetting to those of us that struggle with that every day, that struggle with those thoughts every single day. And for someone to do that is just unthinkable to me. And I just wanted Victoria to come up here for my support person. Thanks for coming up, Victoria. This is
I'll be a support person. I like that.
I know you will, but I've got to drop down because it's taken me up again. So can someone drop me? I love you guys.
I want to sleep like that. That's cute.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is actually crazy.
I know. I know. Y'all can give final words. I'm I got a final wrap up on the before I close the news channel.
I just hope that people use critical thinking and see the manipulation and the way that it's being plotted and spun. Use your critical thinking. Like, seriously, this woman she faked it, guys. Like, she faked it. She's not the victim. Please, like, I don't care what the other side says, how pretty they make it look and smell nice. Do not buy their shit. Don't.
Amen.
Jennifer, you want to go or you want me to go? I'll go real quick since she's still muted. So I was over there in Smash's live. So if you guys want to go to Smash's after this, she's playing, North Korea. Listen, you've made it very clear over there that you want to talk about how she did this because she didn't want to be Smash's friend. Are you fucking for real? Like, that girl was still in her chat every other day pretending to be the husband, but she didn't want to be her friend. You couldn't write her off the app like, hey, yo, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Like, the justifications you guys are giving this woman are crazy. And I just want to say, too, like, nobody ever doubted her DV. Nobody's ever questioned that, anything of the sort. So for you guys to use that as an excuse is even more crazy to me. I think, and I'm just nobody to say this, I think all of you need professional freaking help, because no way in God's green earth would I be sitting here admitting to the fact that, oh yeah, I wanted you to record this. If that doesn't tell me this is scripted as hell, and you stopping the call to put in your little 2 cents about Smash is crazy. Leave Smash the fuck alone. Leave Petty the fuck alone, and just do your own fucking shit. Go back to watching people. Do yourself a favor and bring back awareness and just shut the hell up. Like, we're tired of this. This hurt a lot of fucking people. And it's 2025. Go do something with yourself. Go touch grass. Go touch the snow. I don't fucking know. But stop, dude. Seriously. You're giving her a space to be a victim, or she's not. I don't give a fuck. All right, Petty, go to bed.
This is my wrap up. I'm about to go. Oh, well, first, those folks sent me an email. We'll say this for tomorrow. That's not the one I wanted. That's not it. Where is it at? Is it this? Yeah. So I got an email. Yeah, they did. I got an email from Spicy Shannon today, before all this. What was supposed to happen? Not Spicy Shannon, Spicy, you know the Spicy I'm talking about. Yeah, Spicy Sassy. And what was supposed to happen is I was supposed to reach out to her. Yeah, Spicy Sassy. Yeah, Spicy Sassy Southern. Mean. No, that's not Spicy Mean. This is Spicy Sassy Southern, the one who faked her unaliving. What was supposed to happen is I was supposed to reach back out and reply to this. And then she was supposed to be up here telling y'all everything. Everything's already been said. I did the right thing and did respond. Because the moment that she hurt every single one of y'all is the moment didn't deserve a response. The moment she said, using someone else's story, you were using someone else's story. And there was no need for me to invite you back into the box. There was no need for me to reply. That's why that fake husband profile of yours went away as well. It wasn't about Smash or me or anything of the sorts. There were a dozen people, a lot more than a dozen people, that heard her story. And for anyone to sit up and give her time, once again, you're a fucking demon too. A lot of people listen to that woman speak, and you gave her time, and you thought I was asleep. Just for a moment, Holly Mae, and you thought I was asleep. And my phone was on Do Not Disturb, but the universe works in a very phenomenal way for me to wake my ass up and look what the fuck you doing. And not only did you record that bullshit call and tried to say, oh, I can't believe her mom got her last name wrong. Oh, and I can't believe my mother wouldn't do anything like that to me. Fuck that. Any parent with any goddamn sense is gonna tell on their goddamn child, will rather see your ass in jail, catching hell, than really 6 feet under because of some bullshit you tried to pull on folks. Your mother wouldn't. You don't know your goddamn mother because you ain't one. So you don't know what it takes to protect your child and tell folks the shit that they've been doing since a youngin', that you had to raise that child from a youngin' and watch all the stuff that they done. From Lil Willie. And you watched all their behaviors. And you know them from childhood to adulthood. The day you deserve, you're gonna get the day you deserve. Fucking around with folks' feelings, I would never do that. I'd never try to spin a story. We just put it out there like it is. But your ass in that phone call, your ass trying to highlight some shit. You can't blame someone faking their unaliving on anyone. You blame that on that person. I can't believe you had the nerve to make a call. So yeah, sassy, spicy, whatever, fake that she wasn't here no more, y'all. And then she went over to North Korea after everybody called her out about her faking like she was her own husband, faking like she was her own sister, her mother being called, and them proving her mother saying she's been doing this since she was 15 years old, and now somebody trying to spin a story to make her look good after she faked her unaliving here on this app. So you go to censored North Korea tonight, or you can go over to Smashley's Live and you can hear the facts. But I know the North Korea folks is watching at the window. Your ass trying to act like you ain't in here. Oh, she faked her. Who faked what? No, don't come here with that bullshit. You already know what the fuck going on. I don't want to hear this. Can we do a recap to make sure I'm on the right hook type shit? I don't want to hear that from the motherfucking comments no more. You know you in the right hook. You know you in the right lane. Your ass is trying to see through the bullshit. And I'm here to tell you the truth. You over there in that fucking bullshit, end of the day, that person faked that they wasn't here no more. And if your ass is entertaining that, something fucking wrong with you. Your ass need more than some bedtime. Your ass need a doctor or a psychologist for thinking that's fucking entertainment. So I know your ass here. Go back over there and go entertain that bullshit. You ain't got to be here to get the fucking truth. But the truth had been spit out more than fucking 3 times over here, and other subsidiary networks done put it out as well. So if you want the truth and you want to be hit with it raw, go to Smashley's. If you want to be played with, go to censored North Korea. Go over there. Let them tell you how we act in America. And then when you come to America, you can find out we feed a lot of food and we don't give a little bit of handful of foods. You'll find out that when you go in a restaurant, they slap a whole bunch of goddamn food in your goddamn face, and they don't put human feces on the food. They put cow manure on the food, so it tastes different. Yeah, we know what y'all do with the food to grow the vegetables in North Korea. Your own manure. That's what's happening right now. That's your own shit you're laying in. With that, you go over there and lay in shit with North Korea. Or you can go lay in cow manure where at least you know it's going to come out right. Go over to Smashley's. I'm up out of here. I'm going to lay my head on a goddamn pillow. Bye. 77 News out.